Alright guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a very interesting little experiment, I guess. Looking into mental health issues and anxiety, stress, depression, stuff like that. My name's Mark. I'm a counsellor. I've been a counsellor for 10 years now. Working with all kinds of cases from anxiety, depression, worked with a few people with personality disorders. Um, and really the idea behind my channel is just to come on and kind of try and help people with some of the issues that they face, and look at some practical tools that you can use when you're going through some trouble. Um, One of the biggest things that I come across is the way that we are critical about ourselves, and therefore also often critical about others, because the way that we often see ourselves is going to be the way that we see other people. Now this is a problem for many because we don't necessarily manage this. This might be something that has happened to us for years, something that happened to us when we were kids, and as adults we sort of continue this behaviour in our mind, and we don't necessarily know that we don't have to do that. I mean, a lot of the time, I mean, I think kids should be taught this sort of thing at school, really. Um, we can't necessarily control what comes into our head, but we can certainly have some sort of saying what happens when it's in there. And a lot of the time, we're not doing that. We something will come into our head, a thought, and often we'll have a filter around us where, there's something negative. Well, yeah, that's fine. That'll just come straight in. I won't edit that at all. That's just, yeah, fucking great. Something positive though, it's not, they're only saying that because they're being nice, or they don't really know me, or or anything like that. So we sort of sometimes discount good things that are said to us, and we just let bad things in all the time. And that's something that I really want to kind of try and give some people some tools with, for even. Um, I suppose I should mention, actually, my videos ain't going to be edited. I think that we're all human. We all make mistakes. No one's perfect, and so you're going to see that in some of my videos because they're not going to be edited or anything like that. I'm going to be talking about things like the difference between introvert and extrovert people, the fact that introvert people don't necessarily thrive in environments with a lot of stimulation, and often it results in people feeling bad. I mean, unfortunately, I think socially acceptable people are extrovert. I mean, who wants to be the one in the pub who's quiet? Everyone wants to be out there, and all that. And I think it causes a lot of problems for people, because I know myself included. I mean, I know when I was in my 20s, I had mates that were kind of really leery and all out there and that. And I kind of wanted to be like them a bit, because inside I wasn't feeling like that. I was feeling like, jam, you know what I mean? I don't really want to be here. There's too many people and I'm uncomfortable. And as I grew older, I kind of realised I'm more of an introvert character. I like a sort of deep conversation with someone, and I'm seen as being boring or serious or whatever because of that. But it's the way I am. I think that also, my journey through life has been a lot about kind of getting to know the child in me. The sort of the wounded child sometimes, or the child that may want to have a bit too much fun when it's not necessary. And that comes out at times in my relationship with my wife, I guess, and with my kids, and maybe sometimes, having a sort of self-dialogue about who I am and what I need, and whether I'm going to be hard on myself or good to myself and kind to myself, and those types of things. I think also another important aspect of my channel is going to be based around that self-talk, the subconscious mind, the way that we're driven by our thoughts and we feel a certain way. And often I'll hear people say, well, yeah, I was angry, but I don't know why, there's no reason for it. But there was, and there was something that you were thinking that was going to kind of get you to that. So it's looking at things like that as well. So this is just a brief introductory video, I guess, just to kind of get my channel up, get it running. I'm one of the world's greatest procrastinators. I'll sort of say that I'm going to do something, and then it will take me weeks to get round to it. So do you know what? This is going to be the first video. It ain't perfect, I know that, and there's probably a million things that I should have said in this video that I haven't. But the bottom line is, this is going to be something that if you are feeling anxious, nervous, lack of confidence, intrusive thoughts that are going around your head that you're not really sure why they're there, keep watching, because I'm going to put up several different things that may help you. I've helped a lot of people over the years with this type of thing, and I've had a lot of successful clients that have come along and made huge changes in their lives when at first they were convinced that wasn't going to be the case. Now, I'm not going to be one of them guys that's like, yeah, keep going, and then you get a certain distance, like now pay 50 quid for the book or whatever, because I ain't even written a book. But this is just stuff where I want to be able to help people, and I want to put videos up that might, even if 1 or 2 people are helped by this, great, that's cool, you know, but hopefully there might be many more than that. So right, I'm going to sign out for now, but soon I'm going to put up my first video, which is just going to be about negative automatic thoughts, things that are going through our head all the time that we're not aware of, and how to start looking at what they are. See you later.